All right, let's talk about the red carpet moment with Kanye West and his wife, Bianca Censori. Is this about female empowerment or is this something else? There is red carpet footage of Kanye showing up to the Grammys with his wife, who is wearing a giant fur coat. And there's this moment where there's this conversation that takes place, and he leans in and says something to her. And I wish we had a lip reader. There's something about his posturing that feels just off, and it appears that she says no. Next thing you know, the jacket is off and she exposes this sheer dress that she is completely exposed. Kanye stands back watching her as she is on display for the world to see, arms behind his back in this posturing that feels very my spidey senses are going off. It does bring up questions of agency and whether or not this is an act of agency. I know very well what it feels like to be on display, to be fully seen but not known. You who don't know, I am a survivor of pimp-controlled exploitation, and she's got this like waxed gaze, this 5-mile stare. Don't know a lot about her, but that look is very familiar to me. The definition of exploitation is using the attractiveness or sexuality of another person for your personal gain. And I think this really begs the question, like, who gains the most from this red carpet moment? Is this empowerment, or at what point is this exploitation? Another thing that's very interesting is the juxtaposition between her outfit and his. Like, he is fully clothed. And then it brings up questions about power and who gets to be clothed in our society. Could you ever in a million years picture Kanye West showing up in a completely sheer outfit with his entire body exposed while his wife stood by fully clothed as her husband was on display for the world to see? It just wouldn't happen. We are desensitized to the objectification and sexualization of women. We would never expect to see a man in that position. The next thing we hear from him on social media is, "My wife is the most Googled woman on the entire planet we call Earth." He doesn't say, "My wife Bianca Censori." He doesn't say anything else to add humanity to who she is. He's referencing her as belonging to him. And I think my question is, does she still belong to herself? And from the bottom of my heart, I genuinely hope she still belongs to herself. I genuinely hope this was an act of agency.